So, fellow XRP holders, something has disappeared from the XRP ecosystem, and it is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. In fact, I think it's a good thing. And so, we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. As always, thanks for giving me a few minutes. Do two things for me, please. Would you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're watching this here on YouTube? That subscribe button here on YouTube just means you want to follow my content. It is free, of course. If you're watching this on X, give me a follow if you are so inclined. You like what I'm doing for you. So right now, I'm going to get to what has disappeared just a minute. XRP is up 7% on the 1 day. On the 7 day, we're still down about just shy of 12%. The overall crypto market right now is moving up nicely. In fact, it's up about 3% more, 2.5 to 3% more than about 20 minutes ago. So just this move up is dramatic here as far as this just latest move up. And so now we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum up 4%, almost 5% respectively. We know what XRP is doing. We're going to jump into it in a minute. Dogecoin's up 8%, 7, 3, 12, so forth and so on. Things are looking really, really good. So what has disappeared from XRP? Well, let's take a look at the chart. Okay, so we've already covered this. 1 day's up 6, 7 days up 11, 1 month we're still up 71%. But if you look at kind of what's going on in XRP and you look at the volatility that's been in the market, and in fact, earlier this week, in about a 4-day span, the entire crypto market lost $530 billion in market capitalization. And XRP really wasn't hugely negatively impacted by that. Yes, it moved down a little bit, but again, kind of go back to that number where inside of that 1 month, you still had XRP up 71%. XRP was doing a really nice job of kind of channeling. If you kind of consolidate this down, you can see, if we look at kind of like, if we take a look at and just kind of draw a couple of lines here, right? And then kind of copy that and move that down here. You see what I'm talking about. And so again, kind of, excuse me. So kind of beginning in that month, you've got really sideways action, not a lot of volatility, not a lot of movement. You got kind of moving between a high of 271 and a low of like about, 215, 220. So about a 50-cent move. And therein lies the story and the title of the video. What has disappeared? And it is volatility. And this is not a bad thing. XRP is extremely stable, not being pushed around by a lot of negative factors that were impacting all of the crypto market, right? I mean, we had the major wreckage news that happened earlier this week where the Federal Reserve did their thing. They kind of pulled the rug on us a little bit and said there's only going to be two reductions in the interest rate, the Federal Reserve base interest rate in 2025. My personal opinion, I think that was a little bit of a rug, if you will. We'll see how that plays out. We got Trump coming into office. He may or may not immediately kind of, reverse course on that. We'll see how that plays out. A lot of things, right? But my real main point here is kind of looking at what is going on with XRP and what has disappeared. And it is the volatility. The volatility's disappeared. Like I showed you in that chart, we really only had about a 40 to 50 cent swing while we saw major capital money moving out of the crypto market. We saw this number, the overall crypto market capitalization just decimated, $530+ billion moving out of the market. And XRP kind of did its thing. And my point really at the end of the day was it's really stood up against a lot of outside forces that could have moved it below that $2 range. And in fact, that didn't happen. And so that is what has disappeared. And it is volatility. And I will take that all day long, right? As a fellow XRP holder, part of the XRP army, I definitely like what I have seen here, in that, and that's good news, right? So I'm going to take that as such. So I just want to kind of give you guys, hey, maybe a point of that. So basically, just wanted to come to you. A couple more videos coming today. It is obviously Christmas Eve. So happy Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve, if that is a thing. I guess it is. I'm going to be spending the day with my wife and son. We're going to a Christmas Eve service here in about 4 or 5 hours, and then spending the evening with our family. And then tomorrow we have even more Christmas plan with the family and all of that. And it is raining here in Dallas, and it is really kind of an ugly day. So I will see you. And as always, thanks for your support. I truly appreciate you. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your day. I appreciate you. All right. Have a good one. See you. Bye.